If you're thinking about starting a business someday, this is something you need to hear before you begin, because most people don't fail at business. They succeed at building the wrong kind of business. One that looks successful, sounds impressive, and quietly takes over their entire life. Have you ever noticed this? Some business owners look like they've made it. They work for themselves, they don't have a boss, they own the place. But when you actually talk to them, they're exhausted. They can't take time off. They answer calls on weekends. They worry constantly. If they stop working, the money stops immediately. That's not freedom. That's just employment with more stress and more risk. My name is AJ, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, business psychology, and why so many people chase business ownership only to end up more trapped than before. If you want to start a business one day, or you're already planning one, this video might save you years of frustration. Here's the business lie almost everyone believes. If I work for myself, I'll have freedom. That sounds logical, but it's wrong. Freedom doesn't come from starting a business. It comes from building the right kind of business. Most businesses don't start with strategy. They start with skill. Someone is good at something. They're a great barber, a strong designer, a talented baker, a skilled mechanic, a good coder. People pay them for that skill, so eventually they think, I should turn this into a business. And at first, that decision feels smart. Income goes up, customers come in, things feel like they're moving forward. But here's what nobody explains. When your business is built on your skill, you don't own a business. You are the business. And that's where the trap begins. In the beginning, doing everything yourself feels responsible. You save money, you stay in control, you avoid mistakes. You think, it's faster if I do it myself. I'll hire later. I'll systemize later. Later never comes, because the business keeps depending on you more and more. Here's a simple question every aspiring entrepreneur should ask. If I disappeared for 30 days, would this business survive? If the answer is no, that business will eventually control your life. Not because you did something wrong, but because it was never designed to work without you. This is why so many small business owners feel stuck. They didn't fail. They succeeded at building something fragile, something that only works as long as they're present. Michael Gerber explained this perfectly. Most business owners are stuck in the role of the technician. They know how to do the work, but knowing how to do the work is not the same as knowing how to build a business. Effort doesn't scale. Time doesn't scale. Only systems scale. This is why franchises dominate. Not because they're smarter, not because the product is amazing, but because the business is designed to function without any one person. Anyone can be trained. Anyone can be replaced. The system keeps running. Now, here's the part aspiring entrepreneurs need to understand clearly. The goal of a real business is not to make the owner important, it's to make the owner unnecessary. That sounds uncomfortable, but it's the truth. Most people want to feel needed, but businesses don't reward being needed. They reward being replaceable, because replaceable systems create stability, and stability creates wealth. So what should you do differently before you start a business? This is the part that actually matters. The solution, clear and practical. Step 1. Design before you grind. Before you work harder, ask, how would this work if I wasn't involved? If you can't answer that, you're about to build a job. Step 2. Separate yourself from the role. Your job is not to do the work forever. Your job is to design how the work gets done. If you don't design it, you will become it. Step 3. Build systems early. Not perfect systems, simple ones. Checklists, instructions, repeatable steps. If something only exists in your head, it doesn't exist. Step 4. Think in roles, not people. Roles are stable. People change. When roles are clear, the business doesn't depend on personalities. Step 5. Build something that could be sold, even if you never sell it. If someone else could understand it, run it, and manage it, you've built a real business. If not, you've built a job. Here's the irony most people miss. The owners who let go of control end up with more freedom. The ones who refuse to let go end up trapped. Most people don't fail at business. They succeed at building something that owns them, and they don't realize it until they're too tired to escape. If you're planning to start a business one day, remember this. Don't build something that needs your presence to survive. Build something that works without you. That's the difference between ownership and a very expensive job. If this video helped you think differently about business, subscribe, because most people are building jobs and calling them businesses, and avoiding that mistake is worth more than motivation ever will.